Today it's Friday, December 13, 2024. Let's continue with the Audi. What do I have here? I have the two O-rings and the pipe for one cover. Yeah, the part number is not visible. 079, 121, 071 CR, and this corresponding to the seals for this. And these two part numbers these are the O-rings for this pipe. One it comes in a carton box, the other one comes in a nylon bag. Don't ask me why. One is this one, the other one is this one. Alright, now let me go grab the covers from outside. I'm gonna place, I need only these two nylon bags to put the old ones inside. Right? Yeah. I want to change this for two reasons. One is this O-ring that has here. The other reason is I didn't know if it was rusted, if it had any corrosion. And you don't want to gamble to start leaking coolant inside the engine. Alright? Let's go get the covers. Alright, no, I'm not gonna get the covers, I'm gonna go to wash them first and then. This is one, has some rust. Yeah, has some rust. Alright, fine. One is this one, and the other one is this one. Okay. Alright, let me get it, prepare them, and then see you inside the engine room. Both covers washed. Nice. Then on the right, the old one with the old seal that goes to this box, and the old one with old seal goes to the nylon bag. That's the new one. Need to put the O-ring in place and needs to come the O-ring here inside with both hands, and this O-ring also here inside. Then press fit it, and standing by for that because I need also another two O-rings. This I can storage it. Let me finish this. Let me finalize this. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put it inside and I'm gonna show you. Let's put together. And that's it. Pipes back in place. With the new O-rings, the inner O-ring also. Bolts, I'm gonna wrap this one, then I'm going to get the fittings for this. Two pipes. These pipes are for the alternator, to cool down the alternator. Just find in front of me and I took them inside. Now, what's the catch here? Definitely I don't have this seal that comes there. Alright, I separate a little bit the seals, the bolts, the gaskets, this for the intake, intercooler and intake manifold, and the rest things there for now. Alright, and I keep the seals here in front of me. Like I said, definitely I don't have this seal. Now, for the small seal that comes here, that's going to this cover here, at this point, what's the catch? These seals, they have 240,000 kilometers and they're 10 years old. The shape, it's not exactly the same like the new ones. Obviously, it became flat. As an example, this O-ring, it's round, it's not flat as it is right now. And it's tricky because, see what's my problem? This is very thick, I think. I'm not sure. Alright. It might be the one. You know what need to be done. I have to go again at the office to see with the parts what's going where. And then I have these 4 O-rings, these 4 O-rings, it's gonna make sense, let's say, since I have quantity for here, for there, but this is very big to be for here. I doubt to be for this one. Yeah. Let's go at the office. See what goes where. Alright, after checking this part number, it goes here, 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 and here. And I have only 2. Isn't that amazing? So, this order is complete. I ordered the pipe with the O-ring to come all together. 1 second. That's the plan. I keep them here in a row, waiting for these parts. This I'm gonna wrap it to finalize and move on with the rest. Oil return pipe, hose, and that's the old one. And now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to bring all the lines here inside. The oil feed, the coolant for the turbocharger. This is for the return that goes together with this one. I wanna see what is what, which one goes where. I'm gonna put them all here, I'm gonna prepare them, wash them, clean them, and searching for the O-rings. The time that I'm gonna spend in total for this engine, I should be able to build 3 Mercedes or 2 BMWs or 1 Audi. Yeah, this is not amazing. Let's go. Let's put also the crankshaft on the video. Just received from the machine shop. The polish here where is the seal on the mains, on the connecting rods, and the polish also back here where it's the other seal. Not now, later. Leave it wrapped. When it comes the time, I'm gonna open it to get a measurement and finally wash it. How many O-ring you think you need when you are building an Audi engine? The right answer is all of them. Quantity, all of them. Let's see where am I. Dipstick tube. I change it. These 2 are the old ones. Alright. Fair enough. This is supposed to be the oil feed. Alright. It has 4 O-rings. Done. This is a coolant. You see here 2 corresponding to this, and the other 2 are this. Done. Then this is for the oil return. That's this one. Done. Finish with that. And it's remaining 4 O-rings here. I remember on the illustration that I ordered for the turbocharger lines, I ordered all the O-rings. These 2 O-rings, they haven't come. Alright? And there is also this O-ring and this O-ring that don't have it. There are some there, it's okay. Another funny thing, the coolant lines for the alternator, when you click on the illustration, it says to you, I don't remember if it's for this or for this. It says number 18, and it's corresponding to this part number. For this O-ring or for this O-ring, alright, either these 2 or 1, 2 there was number 18 and it was going to this part number. Then this was 24, I think, and 26. On the 24, it's corresponding again on the same part number, and the 26, it's corresponding again to the same part number. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Alright, let me take care of the lines, since I finished with that, fortunately. This standing by. This, I'm gonna get the lines, now I'm gonna go to the office with the lines. Alright, and go direct there to find on the illustration what O-rings, what part number O-rings. I don't have, see, I put here the small O-ring that's for the coolant temperature sensor. Some O-rings here. What I don't have? I don't have the O-rings for the cylinder deactivation, for the solenoids. I remember ordering it. I don't have it. And it cannot be only 4. Let me show you also outside another one funny thing. I'm gonna close these things, cover it, and then I'm gonna show you outside another funny thing. You're coming at the garage in the morning and you see this. And you say Bentley. Alright. And then I saw the sticker here, the badge, you know, V8. I said, shit. Why? Guess why? It reminds you something? It's exactly the same engine like the Audi, the A8. The only thing what I asked, it was just tell me that it's not here for an engine rebuild. And that's what they said. They said, no, it's not for an engine rebuild. I said, okay, I'm happy. As soon as it's not here for an engine rebuild, I'm super happy. These are the rest of the parts. And then the ceiling head covers from there. The rest I placed back over there. I finished also from the secondary air injection valves. It's been cleaned, it's been washed, it's been inspected. New gasket here, new gasket here. It's not been torqued down the bolts. Not now at least. Okay, later on. And these are the old ones. Now, covering also with nylon the valves, getting these pieces, going at the office, and I want to check also if I can find voltage regulator, if it's available, the voltage regulator for the alternator and the seals of the alternator. If these parts are available, then I'm gonna open the alternator. If these parts are not available, then it's pointless, right? And the same thing also with the starter, question mark. I hope the starter to be fine and need just only to wash it. We're gonna find out. Moving on. Intake manifold and intercooler seals, the main seals, alright? Here, throttles, the step down for the intercooler. Here is for the PCV. Here, this for the intake manifold, 4 and 4. This for the top of the intercooler. This one, and this is the frame of the intercooler. This one. Alright, so we're looking good here. We're looking good. I haven't cleaned the intake manifolds or the intercooler, that's why I just bring it here to wrap it with nylon and put it here inside. That's all the old seals. Here, that's the new seals here, and I put the plastic frame together here up with the gasket. I'm not planning to put anything heavy on top of those, but just in case, leave it to have it there up. Alright. Moving on. I have some news for the alternator. We don't know if you can find the seal for the alternator. Let's see. Turbocharger inlet pipes with diverted valves here. I have changed this seal here. It's these two. Then I have changed one seal that comes to the diverted valve here, another one here. That it's these two. Keep it there. And then there are another two seals at this point here. One is here, another one is here. Alright. These are these two seals. Lovely. Starter. 240,000 kilometers. Starter. Right. The shaft looks a little bit polished. Yeah. It's a good thing to clean it up, remove the rust, put a lubrication. I have a SKF high temperature grease, and see also the brushes back. Alright. Since I cannot open the alternator, I can open the alternator. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to close it. You're gonna tell me now It's a big conversation. It's not. We are talking about an alternator. The throttles, I haven't shown you the throttles. I changed also the O-rings for the intake temperature sensor. Placed it here inside. It's not corresponding to the nylon bag because I keep some bags here to put the old parts inside to don't waste nylon. Not from the price, recycling purpose, you know. Yeah, what I was saying regarding the alternator. At this mileage, most probably the brushes, they're not gonna be brushes anymore. It might be only the spring inside. We're never gonna find out until I open it. Now, if we don't find a voltage regulator, bearings we're gonna find, but the seals, is it, you know what I'm thinking? It might not have even a seals. It might have only the back plate to be as a container to go, you know what, screw it, later. Let's open the starter. Let's deal with the starter. Lovely, amazing, good news. Plenty of meat on the brushes. Excellent. The brushes with the housing and the rotor are gonna stay together because it's been threaded, like a threads inside, so I don't destroy anything. If I have to remove the spring. I don't even have to do that. All right, grease up the shaft, polish it to don't have a rust, to be here from the other side it's rusty, like I showed you before. Yeah, you can see later on. The rear cover, I have a phosphor bronze actually, but I don't see any crazy wear on it. Nice. Washing it, greasing it up and putting it back together. Let me take it all apart to see how it looks like, because after 10 years and after 240,000 kilometers, a little bit maintenance, it's not bad if you're asking me. That's how it looks like, not completely open. Alright, we have some sand here inside, some pieces. The planetary gear, it's dry. Okay, the fork, it's not broken, that's always welcome. The grease, it's dry. The seal, it's okay. There was a plastic piece here, that's why it's broken, probably. Oh boy. Alright, let me clean all this mess. Let me remove completely everything from here. Alright, and see you in a second for you. And that's how does it looks like the starter. It's all over the place. The rotor, I make it with a spray contact cleaner and I blow with air. Not something crazy. You see here the dirt, it's still there on the boot outside, but inside it's okay. Plenty of meat on the brushes, like I said. There is no need to open it. That's the design of the rotor, if you're wondering. And it's stepping there on the socket, right there. Nice. The surface rust, I remove it from the shaft. It's looking good. Little bearing here. All this need to be greased up. Let me put it together. Stator looks decent. Outside, yeah, okay, alright. This one only with the spray contact cleaner and the boot. It's a little bit broken here, but I put it, didn't move this. I keep it to center it. It might not, doesn't matter, I think. No, it matters. It has a lip here, right? Yeah, it has a lip. Little bearing, nice. No wear here. Minor wear on the thrust washer, not something crazy. Yep, lovely. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, the gear obviously from one side is perfect clean, from the other side it's a little bit tired, but not something crazy here, because spins always one way. Both looks okay. I'm gonna make one test. Not a big deal, right? Yep. I don't see step. I don't see any step. It should be fine. Alright, enough. Nothing. The boost here already check it. Yeah, a little bit, slightly there. I just passed it with a soft wire wool by 3M. This is a little bit surface rust. I don't care, to be honest. It doesn't matter. It's okay. Lovely. Let's put it together and make one test at the end to finish the starter. That's it with the starter. Alright. Now, I'm going outside to find one battery to test it. And then wrapping it, covering it until it comes the time. Can you please hold it, sir? No, it's there. The starter, eh?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. All right. Not bad, not bad. Done with the starter, finish, ready for installation. Now, where was I? I was going to do something. I have a table empty here. Alternator, yes, the alternator. I'm gonna bring the alternator. If it doesn't have a seal, the alternator, I'm gonna open it. Let's try. Let's bring it here inside to see what in hell is going on. It might be only the back plate that gets coolant as a heat exchanger, to transfer the heat. Probably, maybe. We're gonna find out. Alright. Alternator. This is where it comes the coolant. And you see that it's separated here? That means between this and this, it's supposed to have a seal. And if I open it and I destroy the seal, good luck to find the seal. And because I don't want to pay for a new alternator, I'm not gonna touch it. Simple as that. Makes sense? I think, I hope. You're gonna tell me it was running, right? Yep, okay. That's the thing here. There are these small bolts that's coming out of this cover, and then there is this housing, and you're gonna be able to see also the voltage regulator inside. Need to open to remove both of the nuts, remove the plastic piece, and then from front there are 10 millimeters bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. You remove also the nut from here. It does make a sound, but I don't know about the brushes. I'm not washing it, dry wash from outside only. Keep it as it is for a peace of mind. If they give me the green light from the office, it's gonna be their responsibility. Fair enough. And let's go outside with the alternator to see what's remaining. Alright, the solenoids for the cylinder cancellation, the O-ring, it comes together with the solenoids. They're not coming separate. I need to change. There is, where I saw it, map sensor. There I have the O-ring for that. That's why you saw earlier before the small O-rings. There is another coolant temperature sensor here. I have also the small guides for the timing cover. This we're gonna see that later. The most things, yeah, we have it. 3-4 items. We already placed an order. All right, and then the guys, they have to come here and check the rest. If there is anything, if there is any problem. It looks decent, just in case. And obviously all this mess need to be cleaned, need to be washed. Coolers, all these things. This I said that before, that's not something new. All right, that's it for now. Finish. Next video later on, because I have also the Golf, like I said. Thank you. Over and out. Alternator. If we have a seal and voltage regulator, I'll be happy to open it. There is no problem.